What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I wanted to update you guys on my project pan. I think that I have been doing a really good job this month at really actively using my project pan items. A couple of reasons why I was able to do that. Honestly, I haven't picked up that much makeup, especially for me. I have been reviewing quite a bit of eyeshadow, but everything else I've really been good at really strategically not picking it up, or picking up one or two things around in those respective sections. So I'm not going to talk too much about the ins and outs. Sorry if you hear any background noise. I swear I am saving up currently to get a microphone. I just have a couple more things I need to pay off, and then that will be the very first thing that I get to kind of continue to update my channel and give you guys better quality. So that being said, if you're interested in anything, let me know. I didn't record this look, but I did use project pan items, so if you guys do want a tutorial on it, I'm fair game to do it. It would probably be something that I do on my Instagram, and if by the time of recording this I decide to just go ahead and do that tutorial, I will have it flash magically across the screen. So yeah, let's just get into the updates. Alrighty, so I'm gonna try and actually do this effectively. Last time I kept saying, oh, this is the last this is the last that, and it wasn't. So I think what I'm gonna do is go by like solid, liquid, gel, etc. And I'm gonna try and be smart. I have my phone where I'm gonna look at my old photos. I have my scale down here, so I'm gonna actually look at the change while I'm doing this. Usually I haven't been doing that, so I'm trying to do better every day. Alrighty, so the first item that I want to talk about is my Ofra setting spray, and I think I have done really good. I went from what, 6.43 ounces to about 6.11 ounces, which is quite a bit of product. I only use this to really set and depowder my face, and it's only about, you know, once a day. I do not wear makeup every day, in case you guys didn't know. Pretty much right now I'm actually only wearing makeup to record, just because I'm wearing makeup to go to work because of the whole mask wearing situation. I just don't want, I want my skin to breathe as much as possible, and wearing makeup in addition to a mask really is not going to help your skin to breathe. So I think I'm really doing well with this setting spray. I think this is definitely going to take me another 3 to 4 months, but that is perfectly reasonable, and by that time I will have an idea of the next setting spray that I want to bring into my collection, because I will effectively not have a setting spray that I can use every day. Alrighty, so it is still slow going with my other setting spray, which is my Beauty Bakery setting spray. I don't think it actually has more of a name than that. I went down from about 3.9 ounces to about 3.8 ounces. That's still a lot, especially when I'm strategically only using this to spray my brush to push my eyebrows up with my brow wax, and then on top of that's pretty much the only reason I'm using this setting spray. So for me to have gone through about 1/10 of product is a good amount for me. Like I said, this is going to be a slow going product. I probably won't even finish this until the very end of the year, but I will have finished yet another product, and I will be happy about that. So I'm good with that. Next, I want to go ahead and hop into my fragrance. I came into this month with very little fragrance left in my KVD vegan spray. I had roughly 0.53 ounces, and pretty much that's the exact same weight of this actual bottle, but there's not a drop left of fragrance in this bottle. So I'm really happy to be done with it. I will be keeping this container so that I can potentially travel with this specific fragrance. Or should I? I'm not going to. No, I'm not gonna. No more clutter. I'm gonna be getting rid of this container. I just don't need it. If I want to travel with the fragrance, I have really small sample fragrances that I do enjoy. I can travel with those. So I will be talking about the things that I will be putting into the rotation after all the things that I have finished. So let's just keep going. A couple more liquid products that I want to discuss. We're going to go ahead and start off with my primer. So at the beginning of February, I had 1.6 ounces. I have dropped this down to a little under 1.5 ounces. Now, as you can see, there's no longer that like pushed effect in this product, and that is because the pump is effectively not working anymore. I can pump this thing for days and no product comes out. And for me, honestly, you guys see my tutorials, I don't like to spend a whole year and a day doing my makeup. That's never been my style. I like to put clothes on quickly. I like to put makeup on quickly. And the fact that the pump is not working anymore, I am not okay with, especially for the price of this product. That is very, very disappointing. Granted, it could just be this one pump, so I will probably try more products specifically in this range from her. I do like the product, and the better part that like why I'm kind of okay with the pump being broken is because I can actually open the top and just pour the product onto my hands. And because this is my first step and I actually was already using my hands to apply this onto my skin, I don't mind. So I'm still happy with my progress. Unfortunately, I can't really mark it anymore because there's no suction up, but I was doing really good, like pushing up the product, and I think last time I checked, I said effectively I thought it would only take me like 2 or 3 more months or something like that. I still think that is an accomplishable feat. This month was just rather short, and I also just did not wear makeup, I feel like, as much this month as I have in the previous months. I came into the month with 2.09 ounces and I've dropped this under 1.8 ounces. I've done a really good job at really using this product, and I just really love this foundation. I honestly didn't think it would take me this long to get through it, but I've also not really focused on a foundation like mentally to see how long it takes me. I just kind of focus on them and just naturally get through them. So it's very interesting to see how long it's going to take me to do this. I pretty much had a full bottle at the beginning of this project pan, and we're only 2 months finished, right? So I'm still doing a really good job, and we started off with 1.6 fluid ounces. So it'll be interesting to kind of see how much this container cost, or how much this container weighed, and like overall how long it took me to get through the 1.6 fluid ounces, you know? So I'm still very happy about that. Next, I figured we might as well just go ahead and go in with my concealer. My concealer, I started off this month with 0.72 ounces. I have dropped this down to around 0.6 or so ounces. I'm doing very good. If you see the actual product when I'm not shaking it, there's quite a bit of pan on the edges. I think that I might be able to finish this in the month of March, which I'll be very happy about. I do have, like I've said multiple times, a couple of concealers in my collection. They're not actually a perfect shade match for me right now, but I may go ahead and try and use those before I pop open the concealer that I do want to buy from an indie brand. All right, one last liquid product, and this is my e.l.f. lip gloss that was in collaboration with Alyssa Ashley. So I started off this month with 1.15 ounces, and it's only dropped down to 1.14 ounces, but I cannot pick up any product. Like, I really can't. I have tried, and just trying to get enough product to actually apply on my lips, it's not going to happen. Even now, I just tried to pick up some product and it doesn't work. I am not one of those people that personally takes out the stopper. This product was already gooky as it was, and so for me to take out the stopper is just a little too much. And I finished that product very early on in the month of February, so I already kind of started on with my next lip gloss that I put into my project pan, and I will be showing you guys that at the end of the video. Alrighty, now I think this is the perfect time to show you guys my like jelly type products. So I have 2 products that are kind of solids that aren't actually powders in my project pan. Oh, and then we're also going to throw in my eyeshadow in this section as well. So first, let's start off with my MAC Studio Tech Foundation in NW50. I use this as a cream bronzer, and I am effectively almost done, like to the point where I think maybe 2 or 3 more uses and this will be gone. So I'm very, very happy with this progress. I tried to see if I could finish this before the end of the month. I'm actually recording this on the very last day of the month, and it didn't work out. I have just a little bit here on this corner. I will be doing some close-ups for you guys so you guys can see what's going on. And yeah, I'm very happy with the progress. I'm happy that I was able to get the use out of this product before it effectively went too bad that I couldn't apply it at all on my skin. And I'm happy. Am I going to necessarily repurchase this? As of right now, no. I think it's a good product, but I also can use actual cream bronzers, you know? So that's kind of where I'm at with that product. Then another product that I can show you guys from MAC is my MAC Pro Longwear and Groundwork. I have done a really, really good job at really using this product. I pretty much almost exclusively been using this as an eyeshadow primer and as a product to clean the underside of my brows, and I've actually been thinking it's a decent eyeshadow primer. It's not sticky enough for me to actually pick this up again to be an eyeshadow primer, but I actually do really like the look of a cut and clean underside of my brow. I don't know if I'm actually going to pick this particular product up. I might just go ahead and pick up the equivalent kind of dupe product from like Makeup Revolution, or even just use concealer or something like that. But I do like the use that I'm getting from that product, and that's honestly the most important part when it comes to these project pans. Alrighty, so the last product in this kind of category I have is my Stila Liquid Shimmer and Glow, I believe. I've used this, I would say, about 3 or 4 times this month, so not a whole lot. And I went from 1.19 ounces to 1.18 ounces. I do actually have this on my eyes today, and I actually really like this look. I think it looks really nice and natural, but also at the same time you can tell I have makeup on, which to an extent sometimes this is all your girl wants in a life. You know, I just don't have any time. And if you're wondering what's in my crease, it's actually from my Juvia's Place Sweet Pinks palette, and it's this beauty right here. So really happy I got this, and in my inner corner is this one down here. And I think honestly for at least a little bit of time this might be my go-to look for my other channel. I do like to wear makeup on a lot of those videos as well, so this might be my go-to look unless I'm recording on a day that I'm recording for this channel. So maybe I'll actually get through this product a little quicker and even actually keep this in my project pan, because prior to kind of this look today I was thinking I was actually going to get rid of that product out of my project pan after the month of March. Okay, now all we have left are powder products. So I'm just going to kind of rapid fire through these babies. Of course, there will be close-ups for everything. And oh, you know what? Let's go ahead and talk about this really quickly before we get to the powder products. I'm sorry. And we're going to be talking about my lip liner. I've been doing a really good job with this lip liner. Pretty much there's not a day I put makeup on and something on my lips that this does not go on my lips first. I really do enjoy the look of not only fully lining my lips and drawing them in, but also just doing the outer edges so I can just kind of ombre a lip color. If you're wondering what's on my lips today, it is actually an Odin's Eye. It is actually an Odin's Eye lip cream in the shade Lady Carmelas, I believe, with this kind of ombre on the outside. I really like the combination. And yeah, I've just been enjoying what's happening. I've just been really enjoying getting the use out of this lip liner, and I will continue to kind of put lip liners into my collection and into this rotation, but I will be, I think, more strategically working on lip liners that I'm not actually getting any use out of. But I did just want to get this one out of my collection because I believe this was the oldest prior to putting it in this project pan. Alrighty. Classic me, I forgot a product, so I'm gonna hop in really quickly. And my MAC lipstick in Consensual, I'm still trugging along with this. I think I'm still doing good overall. How long do I think it's gonna take me? I think this is gonna take me another easily 3 or 4 months, which is perfectly fine. I kind of thought overall it would take me about 6 months to get this done. So yeah, I almost forgot about it. let's go away now. One more thing I forgot to talk to you guys about is my Monsieur Big mascara. Effectively, this is definitely drying out and we're getting to kind of the end of the product. You still hear that like sound at the end, so you know that there's still like a decent amount of product, but it's getting to the point where it's getting a little too clumpy for me in my actual eye looks. I think I may be getting rid of it. I would definitely be getting rid of it at the end of the month of March, but sometime in the middle I may go ahead and get rid of this one and use the new mascara that I literally just bought like a couple of days ago. Or actually I have a sample, so I'll probably go through that sample first just to get that out of my collection. No need to keep that. So yeah, now for real, let's get into all of the kind of powdery products. This isn't a powdery product, but I always kind of talk about it in the same vein, and this is my brow wax from Revolution, or my soap styler. I'm doing really good still with this product. I've definitely continued to kind of increase the pan. It's getting a little difficult to get the pan in this outer edge, but I think I'm going to start to strategically just go up. Like I said, I really do enjoy this product. It is kind of just one of those things where you have to make sure you get enough product on whatever applicator brush or whatever spoolie, if you use a spoolie, to really push up your brows, because otherwise they're just going to fly flat. Unfortunately today I just could not be bothered to put the brow wax in my brows, so I have something else, but I really do enjoy that product, and I'm happy I picked that up, not only to test out if I actually like the aesthetic of brow waxes, but also because it was cheap and I'm getting a lot of use and wear out of it for my money. Okay, so I guess let's stick with the brow situation, and we're gonna go to my ultimate brow kit. I am doing really good job using this brow kit every time I put on makeup. Of course, this is the only brow product color wise that I put in my brows. I think that I will definitely be done with the darker shade this month coming up. The lighter shade is definitely going to take me more time. I knew that going in. I think I have about a good probably 6 more months with that lighter shade, but I think I only have about this last month with the darker shade, which means I'm going to start having to like shop around my stash to see what I can use in my brows to effectively kind of get use out of that area. I did find a brow pencil that I honestly detest, so I might actually go ahead and get use out of that just to like use more product that I've already purchased, and then maybe effectively try and find a eyeshadow or something that I can use in place. Because if you get like a nice gray, I've used a nice gray and it actually works on my brows too. So we'll see how that goes. Bronzer wise, I'm still doing good, still going strong. I didn't think it would take me this long, if we're being honest, to really finish this product. And by the progress, I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this by the end of March. That being said, I can see by the end of like June definitely being done with this, which is a good thing. I'm still happy with the progress. Like I've said in a couple other videos, I stopped putting bronzer around my jawline. I just found that it was kind of overpowering my face and making my face overall just look darker, my complexion looking darker, although like my lighting situation isn't the best, so I always feel like I don't actually give off the shade that I am in real life, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So yeah, I'm happy with this product. I will continue to use this product. And yeah, no worries on that. So let's go with my highlighter. I have the JD Glow Chaos Pressed Highlighter, and I have some decent pan in this. I have a really nice pan. I didn't realize I actually already had pan last month when I showed you guys, but I genuinely did not realize. I was able to really extend it this past month, and I was able to also test out another highlighter formula that I'm going to actually be replacing this. I like my usage. I'm happy I got it, and I'm going to put this back. I really do enjoy this highlighter. I really actually enjoy this formulation, but I did end up decluttering the rest of my JD Glow highlighters because they weren't really what I was looking for, and I really didn't like them. I really have found that I like a highlighter that has glitter in it, because you can really get a nice sheen and shimmer on your cheeks. Alrighty, so this is going to be a dangerous product to show you guys, but this is my powder, and it is my One Heck of a Blot from Soap and Glory. And I have been really going in on this product, so I can't really show you guys fully, but that's all you can see. You can see there's basically only a rim of powder around, and even that, the rim is like disconnected from the pan. I've actually had to start scraping the powder with an extra spoolie I have because my brushes just are not picking up enough product, and I've been finding that I'm not setting my face the way I like to. So I've really been scraping this and effectively been making this like a loose powder and then picking it up with my brush. So I think I will easily be done with this in the month of March, and I already have the choice of powder that I'm going to be putting into this rotation in this next rotation as well, just because I know I'm going to get through that powder in the month of March. The last powder that I have, like face powder, is my NYX High Glass in the shade Deep. Once again, I'm just not effectively using this every day. When I do though, I've really been strategically only using it in my cheeks, down my jaw, and at the periphery of my face. I'm trying not to put it too far into like my T-zone area, because that's when I find it just does not look the best. I do enjoy the product, as I've said countless times, but I'm just not one of those people that's going to add a step every day to put a finishing powder on. I don't see the use out of it. I don't see why I would do it, if that makes sense. And then the last product that was in my project pan is this blush from Colourpop, and it is Tulip to Quit. This used to be one of my favorite blushes. I used to get so much use out of it. I just don't care about this blush anymore. I don't think I used this maybe once or twice. My makeup aesthetic has definitely changed, and my opinions have definitely changed. And although I like this formula, and I really like is a very strong word when it comes to Colourpop's formulas, if we're being honest. I more so like the shades than the formula. Either way, I just don't like this shade anymore. I think it's just a little too light, especially when I apply it on the cheekbones, and especially on camera, it doesn't do me any favors. So we'll see. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some more use out of it in the month of March, but I can tell you wholeheartedly, in the month, once I do my third wrap up, that's gonna be decluttered. I just don't want it, but I'm trying to only take things out of my project unless I finish them every 3 months. So that's kind of where I'm at with this project. Now, let me grab up all of the things that I'm going to be putting into this project because of stuff that I finished. Alrighty, so I finished, like I told you guys, my KVD vegan perfume. So I'm going to be putting in this Elizabeth and James Nirvana, and this is their black. Yep, I've been using this on and off for the month, and funny enough, right, you can't see where the product is because it's their black, so the bottle is black and it's opaque, so it doesn't matter how close I put it up to the light, your girl can't see where I am in the product. So my product photo and my scale is really going to be important for this product. And I am at roughly 1.57 ounces of product. I believe this is a 1 ounce container. So theoretically right now I could assume that this product is 0.7 ounces for the actual material. But that being said, I've used this quite a bit. The reason I'm putting this in my project pan is because it's a roller ball, and I just don't tend to reach for roller balls very often. If there is a way, maybe I could see if there's a way to like pop this bloody roller ball out and like apply a spray or something, because then I'll get a lot more use out of it. But until then, I'm just stuck rolling this bloody product on, and honestly that perfume doesn't last the longest on me. So although I like it, it just doesn't last that long. Like I said, I also finished up my e.l.f. lip gloss. So I've actually been getting quite a bit of use out of my Dose of Colors lip gloss and Over the Top. This was limited edition. You cannot get it anymore. And I can already see pan in the middle of this product, which I am very, very happy about. Honestly, if I could get through this product in the month of March, I will be ecstatic. I'm going to put this in the project at 0.8 ounces of product scale wise. So I'm very, very happy. And if I, like I said, if I can get through this product in the month of March, I will be ecstatic. That'll be 2 lip glosses. I'm down. And you know, I feel like I haven't been really being able to rotate through my lip glosses that much because last year I really wasn't using them. But this year, with the mask, I've really been trying to wear them a lot more. And even when I'm at my house, I try and just apply lip gloss every so often just to keep my lips somewhat moisturized. Okay, to put in something for highlighter, I'm actually putting in a highlighter palette. This is the Metal Crush highlighter palette. And I am, oops, just dug my nail into something. Yes, I did. Well, that's awkward. Okay, well, ignore that. I just literally dug my nail into it. I'm going to be focusing in on these two highlighters, and by the lack of depth and the immediate pan I was able to get just from my nail digging into this one, I don't think it's going to be too hard for me to hit pan. And I actually do enjoy these shades. This one is very cool tone. It's like a white to blue duochrome, which isn't bad, but I don't tend to use a lot of cool tone highlighters. I tend to reach for warmer tone highlighters more often. So I will be ecstatic to see the progress in these, and hopefully I can get some pan in a month. And then the last thing I want to talk about really quickly is this powder. I'm going to be putting in a loose setting powder because I've just been enjoying the kind of fake looseness that I got from that powder that I'm using from Soap and Glory. And it's going to be a sad one. I've really been holding on to this because I've enjoyed it. It was also limited edition. You can't even get any more. I don't even remember how I got it. And this is going to be my Becca Soft Light Blurring Powder in the shade Pink Haze. I was strategically using this only on my under eyes, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can use this in my under eyes and all over my base. I really do like the shade. It really brightens up my under eyes and my face. And there's not that much product left. Honestly, I'm a little over halfway of product, so maybe I can get through this in a couple of months and it'll just be one more powder and product that I've finished. So overall, I think I did really good. I was able to meet my goal on what, 3 different products, right? Yeah, 3 different products, and I'm very close. Oh, I need to tell you guys my cream bronzer that I'm gonna replace when this is up. Let me get it. So as soon as this baby is up, I'm actually going to go ahead and reach for my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade 6. I'm going to be using this because this is actually darker than my complexion. This is pretty much the perfect shade for me for summer, and I want to get use out of it right before summer, and then also even more use out of it during summer. So I'm going to be using this as more of a liquid bronzer. I haven't actually used that before, but I'm excited. So this is where I'm gonna do for that. And yeah, now for real, we are done. I'm really excited, like I said, with the progress that I've had, and I hope to continue to have more progress. I would love to hear how you guys are doing in your project pans and in your use of makeup, and how you're doing with your spending of money towards makeup. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, y'all, Black lives do matter. Please remember to wear a mask and stay safe. Please make sure to check on friends right now. There are so many natural disasters and things going on. It's really important for you guys to check on your friends, make sure their mental health is good, and make sure your mental health is good as well. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.